Dear students, let us discuss about an important part of history, class 10th, first chapter, unification of Italy. Let us start the question. If such question will come in your examination, what you will do or what you will write. Dear students, remember, during the middle of the 19th century, Italy was divided into 7 states. Remember, again I am repeating, during the middle of the 19th century, Italy was divided into 7 states. The states such as Sardinia, Piedmont, Lombardy, Venetia, Modena, Parma, Tuscany, Papal States, and Kingdom of Two Sicilies. These were the 7 states. That means also Italy was also in 3 parts, like north part, south part, and center part. Okay. So in the previous part in Treaty of Vienna, already we knew that the north was under the Austrian rulers. It was given to Austria. So first point you will write, during the middle of the 19th century, Italy was 7 states and 3 parts such as north, south, and center. And also here you can mention the state names as I said before. Second thing, the second point you will write, north part was under Austrian ruler where south was under Spanish and center was under Pope. The only one state, that is Sardinia Piedmont, that was under an Italian ruler Victor Emmanuel II. मतलब जो नॉर्थ पार्ट है वो ऑस्ट्रियन रूलर के पास है और जो साउथ पार्ट है वो स्पेनिश रूलर के पास है और जो सेंटर पार्ट है वो पोप के पास है. दैट मीन्स पोप in center, Pope was ruling there. Only one state was there. That means among 7 states, that is Sardinia, Piedmont, Lombardy, and Venetia, and also Modena, Parma, Tuscany, Papal States, and Kingdom of Two Sicilies. इनमें से जो एक ही स्टेट था यानी सार्डिनिया पिडमॉन्ट, उसको सिर्फ एक इटालियन रूलर शासन करते थे जिनका नाम था विक्टर इमानुएल II. So this is the second point. You will write second point, this one. And remember, the third point you will write, during 1830s, Giuseppe Mazzini, that means who was a revolutionary. Giuseppe Mazzini tried to unify Italy by forming a secret society called Young Italy, but he failed 2 times. That is in the year of 1831 and the year of 1848. So the mantle, that means the responsibility, all this responsibility came to Sardinia Piedmont under its ruler Victor Emmanuel II. Okay. Then you will write the 4 point. Remember, dear students, Cavour was the chief minister of Victor Emmanuel II. That means Sardinia Piedmont. So through a tactful diplomatic alliance with French, Cavour, the chief minister of Sardinia Piedmont, he succeeded in defeating the Austrian force in the year of 1859. Again, I am repeating. Through a tactful diplomatic alliance with France, Cavour, the chief minister of Sardinia Piedmont, succeeded in defeating the Austrian forces in the year of 1859. यानी जो कैवर थे, चीफ मिनिस्टर थे सार्डिनिया पिडमॉन्ट का, उन्होंने एक संधि करके फ्रेंच की मदद से ऑस्ट्रियन रूलर को हरा दिए थे. कब? 1859 में. देखो यहाँ पर एक बात ध्यान में रखना, उन्होंने फ्रेंच का मदद क्यों लेते? क्योंकि देखो फ्रेंच इसीलिए ट्रीटी ऑफ वियना में ऑस्ट्रिया का वाइटल रोल प्ले किया था, है कि नहीं? तो इसका मतलब है ऑस्ट्रिया और फ्रेंच अभी एनिमीज है, तो इसीलिए कैवर ने फ्रेंच का मदद लिए. नेक्स्ट, रिमेंबर द लास्ट वन, you know, Giuseppe Garibaldi, another revolutionary. Okay, he marched to south and the kingdom of Two Sicilies with a large number of armed volunteers and succeeded in winning the support of the local peasants in order to drive out the Spanish rulers. यानी जो जिस्पी गैरिबल्डी थे, जो कि एक रिवोल्यूशनरी थे, उन्होंने कुछ अपने वॉलंटियर्स को लेके आर्म फोर्स के साथ उन्होंने साउथ पार्ट को मार्च किए थे और जो किंगडम है, एक स्टेट था जो किंगडम ऑफ टू सिसल्स, वहां पर भी गए थे और वहां का जो लोकल पीजेंट्स है यानी फार्मर्स, उनके मदद से उन्होंने स्पेनिश रूलर को वहां पर हटा दिया. Again, I am repeating the line. Giuseppe Garibaldi, who was another volunteer, that means revolutionary, he marched to south and kingdom of Two Sicilies with a large number of armed volunteers and succeed in winning the support of the local peasants in order to drive out the Spanish rulers. And finally, in the year of 1861, Victor Emmanuel II was proclaimed King of United Italy. So this is the final question. All these points you need to write in your annual examination. I hope it will helpful for you. Thank you.